You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to introduce you to me in a flavor. So he said, come taste me. Now watch this. Now you're going to taste something else. You don't taste the world. You don't taste the pookie them. You don't taste Quamanisa them. You don't try the drugs. You don't try the alcohol. And all that did was got you sick. God said, come taste me now. And you would never taste anything else again. You will see how good I am. See, I don't care about my situation, Phil, but I realize I'm just as crazy as anybody else out there. But I have tasted something.
Yes, that's right.
And every day I wake up, I go looking for that same taste again.
All right.
And so when I'm in my refrigerator, I'm like, well, where's that Psalms that I had, you know? Because the other day I eaten that Psalms, and it was so good. Did anybody move my Psalms from my refrigerator?
Yes,
but maybe
yes.
put it in the cabinet because I'm looking for my Psalms. Because I tasted, and it was good. And so watch this. Eternally, it has expectations. And so when God puts something in you, now watch this. Because see, God don't need to hide certain things because he don't hide gifts. He put gifts and things in you for you to use them. That's right. And so when you're sitting there and you have a gift and you wonder why, you know, I can't sit still, I keep moving, what's going on with me? It's because your gift is starting to move and you're trying not to, oh no, right now, you know, right now, no, because see, I ain't gonna raise my hand right now, you know, and you're fighting, you're raising your hand, you're snatching it down. It's because your gift is trying to be activated, and what you're trying to do, you're trying to shut it down because see, God, right now, I don't want to go right there. And see, God is trying to bring you in, but you're trying to shut it down. It's in you. Mm-hmm. And watch this. There are more people behind you waiting for you to activate your gift. That's right. But because you're so stuck in yourself, in your own ways, you're allowing the gift of God to sit in you, and now folks are dying because you ain't operating in your gift. God gave you this gift, and you don't want to use it. Because see, you know what? I don't want to use it because see, I don't like how they treat me. See, your gift was never given to you based on how somebody going to treat you.
All right.
It was never given to you to worry about what they going to say about you. Because see, God never sent you a place and say, well, you know, when they say this here, don't worry about it. See, because God don't worry about what folks say. Because gifts are never based on what people say. It's based on what God needs. And so when God has, Sally, we're in this race. And I said, okay, God, why are we racing? God said, because there's a line to cross. I said, okay, God, there's a line to cross. God said, yeah, because see, what the problem is that, you know, we got a lot of folks in the race, but they ain't really running. And so, you know, they join the team, they put the uniform on, you know, and they're not really running. And so God said, what I got to do, you got to catch this. Because, see, at one time, God was doing 100 meters and 200 meters with folks, see, because you remember. And so watch this. God said, I ain't doing it no more. What I'm doing, I'm running relay races. It's because when I put them out there by themselves, you know, they fail. Because, see, I told Jonah to go one place, and Jonah tried to go to the other place. So I had to start partnering Jonah up with certain folks, because the moment I put it by himself, he failed me in the race. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hook Jonah up with somebody else. I said, okay, well, God, how does that work? God said, watch this. We're going to run a relay race.
All right.
I said, a relay race, God. I said, God, a relay race takes 4 people. He said, exactly. So watch this. Because see, what we don't realize is that in a relay race, the first 3 races are not the fastest ones. The fastest racer is the last one.
The last one.
And so the last one to touch the baton is the one that's the fastest. And watch this, because see, we got to catch this, because see, what they call him the 4th leg. And so I said, okay, God, so I'm okay. Let me be first, because I ain't that slow. You know, I ain't that fast. God said, no. I said, well, God, let me be second. You know, because I got a little bit more speed than the first. And God said, no. I said, well, third, then I can do third. That's okay, God. You know what I'm saying? I can do third, because if we lose, it won't be on me. God said, no. God said, you the 4th leg. I said, wait a minute, God, I'm not trying to be the 4th leg, because if we lose this race, something gonna happen. So watch this. And God said, I'm gonna give you 3 people. And I said, okay, well, give them to me. God said, I'm gonna give you the Father.
The Son.
I'm gonna give you the Son.
Yes.
And I'm gonna give you the Holy Spirit. And he said, what's gonna happen is that, now watch this, because you gotta catch this. Because the song said, he came from heaven. And so God passed the first baton to Jesus. And when he gave the baton to Jesus, now watch this. Now Jesus said in his word that I'm going to leave you a comforter. And so when he left you a comforter, he passed the baton to his comforter, right? And so now the comforter is running. And he said, wait a minute, God, it's my turn. Yeah, because see, you're the fourth leg. And now he's passed the baton to you. And now you say, wait a minute, God, I got to finish this race. God said, yeah, now watch this. This race doesn't stop at the finish line, because once you run this race with me, this race doesn't stop until you reach eternity. And so you want to know why you're still running. It's because your race is not over yet. And watch this. And so watch where the enemy is. You're going around 5 times, the enemy ain't even got past go. Why? It's because they don't have the fourth leg like you got. And God gave you something to run longer than anybody else. You got to run this race. You can't quit right now. Why? It's because you got to pay attention when a baton has been handed to you. And so, because see, if you run too fast, Fred, you'll get too far away. And see, some of us are so scared of this calling, mama, we start running without a baton. But what you don't realize that until this time get across the line, you ain't win the race. And so you don't want to have to go back. Because see, when you go back, that means I got to go all the way back and get this baton. And so sometimes when it's handed off to you, you have to be careful that you grab it. Because if you don't grab it right and hold on to it, Fred, what you going to do, you're going to drop it. Now when you walk, you got to catch this. Because the moment you drop that baton, you just lost time right now. And so now when you pick it up, Fred, you got to run faster than you would have.
Yes.
You lost time when you dropped it.
You better say it.
Because you're trying to stop because you see some flags. And somebody wave you in and say that you was done. God said you ain't finished. We just started this race.
Yes.
And so now God said you keep running and you come on back around again. And God said don't you stop this race. I don't care how tired you get. I don't care what happened, because there will be distractions in your way. But God said you keep running.
Yes, keep running.
I said okay, God. Because see, God said, see, now watch this. Because I love what God does. Because see, after we done run the relay race, right? God said, now we're going to jump the hurdles. Because I'm like, wait a minute, God. I thought the relay race means that, we got it, we won. God said, no. Because although I passed you the baton, there will be hurdles. See, because there will be certain things, that you got to jump across in order to win this race. And so I said, well, God, help me understand this. God said, because see right there, those folks that was talking about you?
Yes,
those folks that was trying to put you down? God said, you got to jump over them. Okay, now watch this. Now God said, because all them drugs and alcohol that you was on, see, because that thing was trying to kill you. But God said, you got to jump over that thing right there. You remember that time when you ain't have no money and folks thought you was done? You got to jump over that thing. God said, you got to jump over this thing. See, watch this, Fred. Because see, you can't run into it and knock it down. God said, I don't need you to knock it down. I wanted to be there. So the reason why I placed all those folks in your life, I put them there to distract you, but I want to see how high you jump.
Yes.
You gotta jump over this thing. God ain't made us no quitters. Some of y'all touch your legs right now and say, this your fourth leg.
This your fourth leg.
And see, right now, when you walked in here, right, all you was doing, that was really your stretching exercise.
Yes.
But say, God said, right now, I'm giving you some rest. So this is the time where you connect to the water. But God said, when you leave this place today, this way you're going to get ready to run your relay race. Things in your life. And although and watch this now, because see, losing a job wasn't nothing. Because you taking the loss of a job and say, oh God, that's everything I had. No, it didn't, because even though I lost a job, I did not lose the relationship, because it's a relationship that sustained me when the job was gone.
Yes.
So, people don't know how to breathe in the race. And see, that's why they're so tired. See, some people don't know how to prepare for the race. And so God said, I'm going to give you folks, Nate, and these folks that I'm going to give you, I need you to teach them how to run. Because see, they don't know how to run. See, they go on, they hanging out all night, and then they trying to come in here and run with me, because see, they on the weekend all day and they drinking, and then they trying to come in here and run me. God said, I need you to get them ready, because see, right now we in spring training. And so right now we got to get ready, Fred. We can't be sitting here waiting. We can't take it for granted, because see, if we run up on the right person, they're going to run right past us. So God said, I got to get you ready for this race. And so get you this ready for the, watch this now, because you got to really catch this. See, you got to get plenty of water water in your system. And I'm not talking about a bottled water. I'm talking about the living waters. You got to get plenty of that in your system. So watch this now. Watch this, because you got to learn how to operate in the sun. I'm not talking about the sun outside. I'm talking about the sun of the living God.
Yes.
And so you got to learn how to, because see, most folks come here, Fred, and they come from up north. They cannot operate in the south. Why? It's because they can't deal with the sun. And so a lot of your enemies are from the north. And so now my north enemies cannot deal with the south. Me, it's because I've been operating in the sun a long time. And so now God said that you are in the sun. You got to learn how to run with me even when it's hot.
All right.
You got to learn.
All right.
And you're doing all this running, but none of it's benefiting him. Because I'm doing more work for folks than I'm doing for the kingdom. And you wonder why we got one person on every ministry. It's because they're trying to hold it up while you get yourself together.
Yes.
They're waiting on you to get yourself together, but they're sitting here, they're trying to balance balls, and they're trying to balance the weight while you get yourself together, and you ain't catch it. And so one day God will step in the middle of your travel and say, where are you going? Well, God, I got to know. God said, that's not where I told you to go. I told you to come to me. And you're running to other things. You should be running to God. And watch it. And your life is so jacked up and you're trying to help somebody else. I ain't got the best life. My life is just as jacked up as everybody else. But I got enough common sense to run back to him.
Yes.
And you got to have that. It's got to be something in you. God is trying to shift you to a whole nother level. Watch this. God has already got people out there setting up your stage. They're out there now. They're putting your lights up. They're putting your name on the marquees outside. God said, I'm already getting it set for you. But God said, until you stop and you get to the right concert. Because see, right now you're dancing and singing with everybody. But God said, I need you to come in here and sing for me.
Yes.
And so God said, I'm trying to get you to the right place because you was too distracted about everything else. God said, when you walk in here, now watch this. God said, I'm going to sell your concert out. Because there's going to be so many folks knew how you was. And when they see the glory of God come upon you, watch this. Because God said, when they see me touch you, when they see me change your life, they say, and you got to catch this. Because see, Sally, I'm finding out that a lot of people trying to be the first, second, and third leg. But the first, second, and third leg only sustain the race. So what God doing, Sally, he's looking for a fourth leg to win the race.
That's right.
And so God has made you a fourth leg. But here's the problem, though, because see, right now, God, see, when I'm coming, when I'm second, first, when I'm, first, second, and third, I don't really have to put much in there. I just got to sustain to make sure nobody pass me. But God said, I'm tired of you running in those places where I'm supposed to be. Because see, I have carried you for the first, second, and the third. God said, now, right now, I'm not going to finish this thing for you. You got to finish it. But in order for you to finish, you got to stop trying to run second and first, second and third. God said, I need you to be the fourth man in this race.
Yes.
And you want somebody else to run the race. God said, no, I'm not going to get somebody else to run. God said, this is your race.
Wow.
This is your race. Nobody told you to stop. God know you got a cramp, but guess what? A cramp ain't nothing but a distraction. And sometimes you got to come across the finish line limping. And so though I may be wounded, though I may be down, but guess what? I can still finish this race even when I ain't got nothing.
Yes.
Nobody told you to stop.
All right.
Who told you to go get water? Because I've already given you the living water, so who told you you need that? Stop going on there to the sideline trying to get something you don't need. God said, I'm all that you need.
Yes. Thank you, Lord.
You got to hold on to him. You got the baton. You getting ready to get the trophy. Now watch this. And because no matter how many people that was in that race, but God said, I'm trying to give you the honor.
Right.
So everybody going to remember not the person that ran first, second, and third, but the one that brought it across the finish line.
Right.
And God has given you the ability to break across the finish line. Because God said, I've already captured the race. I've already run this race, but I want to see how well you run with me. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you the trophy. I just need you to finish. Bring it on in. And watch this. We got to get out of here. And so When you're a parent, Brian, I found something out. You can get so crazy and sadistic when your child is in sports. And so if you ever been around a park